Hello everyone. Today's video I'm going to be unboxing my absolute most favorite game of all time, um, Star Fox 64. As you can see, I have both the Japanese and North American release complete in box. I don't have the PAL version, which is called, I think, Lilac Wars. I just have these two for now. So yeah, this is my first ever video like this, so it may not be great or look great, but it's my first try, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Wish me luck. Okay, so let's get started with the North American release real quick. This one's first, in my opinion. The box is a bit beat up. It's old. Actually, this was a gift from my best friend, Frank. Frank and I love collecting retro games together. He collects more so on the PS1 GameCube side, whereas I collect more on the N64, Sega Genesis, and Super Nintendo. Pretty much cart-based retro games is my favorite, where he likes the CD-based and GameCube games. Also in Japanese and North American, he collects that. But I've always loved this game, and I had it when I was younger, and you know how it is when you're a kid. You don't know what you got until it's too late. But one year, a couple years ago, for my birthday, he sent me this by surprise, and it has everything. It's a little worn up, beat up, but it's everything. Everything's in here, as you can see. Got the box. Yeah, look at that. Star Fox 64. The Lilac system has been invaded. Join Fox McCloud and his Star Fox team as they fight to save the galaxy from the clutches of the evil Andross. Travel to many different 3D worlds, battle the enemy in the air, on the ground, and listen as Star Fox and Fox McCloud interacts with the cast of characters. See how it feels to feel what you see. The N64 Rumble Pack controller accessory instantly transmit all the bumps and blasts during the action. It's a new jolt to your gameplay experience. It says right there, N64 Rumble Pack. It looks like a shockwave. It's pretty interesting. I like that. 4 players simultaneously in versus mode. Game pack, memory saves, the top scores. Outstanding cinema scenes tell the Star Fox saga. That's the pictures. Let me get it better. Yeah. The 4-player co-op or versus mode. The secret rings. If you go underneath these arches, you get to a secret path in the first stage. Oh look, it even shows the Landmaster. It neglects to show the submarine, the blue marine, but that's fine. I love the cover art. It comes with the Rumble Pack when you buy it, day one. And kids to adults, rated KA. Interesting. Nowadays it's just called E, right? Let's see. Oh shoot. Got a couple things in here. Sorry if they're a little warped. It's just, like I said, my friend had it for so long, he knew I loved it. He thought he'd give it to me as a gift. And I've kept it in the box ever since. Put that right here for now. Yeah, got the instruction booklet. What else we got? Rumble Pack. Of course, game. And the cardboard sleeve that came in to fill in the box and hold the game intact instead of having it loose in there. That's interesting. Alright, let's see. Rumble Pack. I think I have some batteries here, actually. Where are they? They might. Ah, here they are. 2 AAA batteries go in here. Let's see. Okay. Fully loaded. Ready to rock my world. Shake things up. It's crazy how this goes into the back of the controller, actually. And whenever you shot a bomb or got hit, it vibrated accordingly. It was really sweet. Joystick's still good too, thank God. This is actually one of my original controllers. I have two. One of them's a little more loose, if you will. Yeah. Rumble pack. Got the instruction booklet. Alright. Okay, it's a little bent here. I'm sure I could figure a way to fix it. I know there's tons of cool ways to fix like warps and bends, and people do these amazing restorations even on the boxes. Like they get the marker and other like types of like techniques to make it like the creases in the color like return, and the creases like go warped away and straightened out. I might have to do that and learn how to do that one day. It looks fun too. I love doing that kind of stuff. So let's go look at the manual one more time. Simple instruction booklet. Nothing crazy. It just says instruction booklet. Yeah. The phone number 1-800-255-3700. Not sure if that even works anymore. Alright. Okay, so we got a bunch of cool. The official seal. Nintendo seal quality. That's so cool. And it was quality too. Let's see what we got. The prologue, profile, controller info, setting, main game, battle, information, and warranty. I think this is just showing you how to play with a controller and how to turn it on and plug in the console. Interesting. Damn. This is the whole story. The Lilat system. The small group of planets enjoyed years of prosperity. The inhabitants lived in peace. That is, until Andros came into view. Andros was born and raised on Corneria, fourth planet of the system, and grew to be a brilliant scientist. Dr. Andros has been focusing all his time and energy researching biotechnology, but since Corneria was a peaceful planet, this research went in vain. Over time, his mind became twisted and his morals became demented. Andros went mad. One day, a weapon secretly developed by Andros was unleashed on the residents of Corneria. Andros has turned his back on his homeland. Corneria's major cities were damaged. Luckily, Andros was captured by General Pepper, charged with treason, and exiled to the planet Venom. 5 years later, reports from Corneria Observation Station had confirmed disturbing activity from Venom. General Pepper sent 3 members of the Star Fox team, James McCloud, Pigma Dengar, and Peppy Hare, to investigate. When they arrived at Venom, Pigma betrayed his teammates and turned them over to his new master, Andros. Peppy barely managed to escape and returned to his homeworld to report McCloud's fate to his son Fox. Consumed by hatred, Andros declared war on the Lilat system. Slowly Andros has taken control planet by planet. Now, Andros is advancing on Corneria. General Pepper knows that Corneria's army alone cannot stop Andros. In his hour of need, he has turned to the new Star Fox team to save Corneria and free Lilat from Andros' evil clutches. Wow. That's so cool. Choo. Look at these art. Fox McCloud, the young leader of Star Fox team. Fox is always at the forefront of the team's attack. Because of his fantastic flying skills and quick decisiveness, he's an extremely respected leader. Peppy is a senior member of the team, a good pilot with vast knowledge and a good friend. A longtime friend of Fox's father, Peppy has watched Fox grow from a young pup to an experienced pilot. Rob 64. Operating from the mothership Great Fox, Rob works closely with Star Fox team, offering support when necessary. We got the R-Wing, the primary fighting machine of the Star Fox team. With the G diffuser's anti-force generator, the R-Wing is able to perform many different tasks. True. Slippy Toad. He is the most energetic and the most positive member of the team. Although Slippy sometimes can go a little overboard, while he's not the greatest pilot, he compensates with his mechanical skills. Yeah, he's very talented. He made the Landmaster in the Blue Marine too, right? Falco Lombardi. A member of the avian race, Falco is a natural pilot. His quick temper and overconfidence makes him the wildest member of the team. While he often goes into arguments with the other team members, he is loyal to the Canarian cause. Yeah, he's quite loyal. The Landmaster. The anti-aircraft Landmaster rotation tank is equipped with a laser cannon and 2 jets, which allow for temporary hovering. Of course, we got the Great Fox. The Dreadnought class flagship of the Star Fox team. With its large plasma engine, it can quickly travel between planets. Wow. Check that out. Controls. There. Sick. More settings. Just a nice looking picture. Look at this quality. I miss the days where you can get a game and read the manual. If you open any Switch game, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, PS4, doesn't matter what console nowadays. You open those cases up, they're empty. They just have a disc in them. A false manual slot as well. Like the Switch case is the worst one, right? It's got like this giant case for such a small cartridge, no bigger than an SD card, with no manual. Wow. I love the planets. It's pretty cool. What's great about this game as well is that you see how you start in Corneria? Depending on how well you do, or if you find certain secrets within the planets, like paths, and do certain requisites, it allows you to travel to other paths. You don't just go this way or that way. You can go any way you want, as long as you can uncover the secrets. So say for example, in the first stage, Corneria, there's this area in the water part of the stage, near the end of the stage, where you can, like I said earlier, fly underneath the arches. And doing so has Falco engage with you in a conversation stating that he's found the target, a secret passageway, and you follow him to the secret passageway and fight a whole new boss. It takes you to Sector Y, and so on and so forth. It's pretty interesting. Oh yeah. The new mode's the all range mode. This lets you kind of fight like sort of like a dog style, like dog fight in the air. You know how kind of like how Rogue Squadron worked, or maybe if you guys are newer or younger rather to this Ace Combat games, you can kind of fly around and shoot the other aircraft in a full 3D map. Whereas scroll mode is a simple kind of like on rails shooter from the third person perspective behind the like ship, and it allows you to, if you can see here, basically fly through the map and keep score of, and you know, shoot as many things as you're flying through it. The stage, it's pretty super cool. Oh, okay, it shows it right here. Yeah. Wow. All the power-ups. The laser item is cool. It basically, every time you pick one up to 2 additional equips, it powers up your laser. Because at first you can only shoot 1 green minimal laser, little single blast. Then you get the twin laser. I wonder if you can see that. There you go. and then you get the hyper laser, which is basically more damage. It's the same as a twin laser, but bigger, or blue beam instead of green, and it does more damage. Smart bomb, very useful. Used to clear out tons of enemies or like create like openings in certain paths depending on the area. The supply ring heals you a little bit. If you collect silver rings, it heals you. And then you got the middle supply, which is basically the same as the silver one, but it's just more health, double. Gold ring gives you a bit of health, but the thing about the gold ring is that you collect 3 of them. They're hidden around the stages, or like kind of like off the beaten path, a little bit to the right or underneath something or behind something. And if you collect 3 of them, your maximum health gauge increases. It's really, really useful. And if you collect, say if you have your maximum health gauge collect or full, and you collect 3 more rings, it doesn't give you more health at that point. It just gives you extra life. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, the R-wing repair, because in this game, actually, if you didn't know, your ship can get damaged and you can lose wings on either the left or the right side. And what that does is basically it cripples your ship and makes it to where the handling's a bit off. So like if you break your right wing, it will actually cause your ship to tilt at an angle this way. The same with the left wing, goes that way. Now if you lose both, your ship's going down fast. You need to constantly keep adjusting the stick to keep it from crashing down. It's really annoying. And this item, the wing repair, really helps out. Usually Rob sends it to you whenever you're in danger after a few minutes of surviving before a broken wing. He'll send you a care package, location confirmed, sending supply, and he'll send you one. Actually, here it is right here, the container. Rob will call you and you push the button, the right C button right here. And yeah, you can use it to request help and he'll give you items. And not just the repairing, he'll give you bombs, he'll give you laser upgrades, gold rings, whatever you need at the time, he'll help you. Yeah, and this game's cool too. It says it right here. Help your teammates when they're in trouble. So one thing about this game is you don't control anyone but Fox McCloud. But you do have your allies and they do help you out. And from time to time, they'll call for help. They'll be either being chased down by a few enemies, missiles, or like in a certain situation. I don't want to spoil if you haven't played it, but like Slippy gets into some situations. And depending on how quickly you respond to them, is if they'll survive or not, or need to like retreat back to the Great Fox. And what happens if you don't take care of them and they happen to need to go back to the Great Fox, not only will they be gone for the rest of the mission that they left in, but they'll also be gone from the next mission afterwards. But if you manage to beat the stage without them, the next time you play after the stage without them, they'll come back full health. Yeah, see right here. If you keep Peppy alive, one of his benefits of having him alive is that he tells you the enemy weaknesses and how to defeat them. He'll say, there, shoot the core, or look at the arm, or something like that. The arm, aim for the arm. He'll say something like that. Whereas Falco, he helps you find difficult, higher skill level routes that usually lead to, like I stated earlier. Remember how I stated that Falco helps you find the secret passage in Corneria in the waterfall? Well, that's his role. And you won't, if you don't have him, you won't know it if you're like new to the game. And Slippy can determine the enemy's shields and health. So if you don't have Slippy, you won't know how much health the boss has when you go to face them at all. You just kind of have to go for it, wing it. Pretty cool. Wow. Just some more controls, how to rank up, how to use the boost and the brake. Boost is the left and brake is down. Yeah, more techniques like the somersault, the U-turn. Depending if you're on rails mode, like where you just go forward and like the old school arcade rails mode, you can only do a flip that evades if someone's behind you. Whereas if you're on all range mode, like I said earlier, like the Ace Combat one, if you do the input for back and down C, you end up turning around, doing a 180. It's pretty sweet. This is the versus mode. I never really played the versus mode, to be honest. I just played the single player a ton. I played the versus mode a bit, but I rather have played the single player mode. It was my favorite. Yeah. All right, so let's check out the Japanese one now. As you can see, the box on the art is very different compared to like the American one. Super different. It's got the same kind of jet angle in the background, but it's so much cooler. Look, it has Andros, General Pepper, some enemies shooting at Fox with an explosion, his whole crew. Oh, one of the missiles from one of the missions as well. Wow, look at the back. See the difference in the back. The pictures are very different, as you can see. This one has the Landmaster mission from the train mission. This one has the one with the desert where you go rescue Slippy. The 4-player mode is pretty much the same. The all range mode, I'm sure they're talking about. That's when he says all range mode. I can't read Japanese, unfortunately. But look how exciting it looks. Man. What a great box. It's just so amazing. Look at that. This box is so great too, though. I can't even hate it. See? Different, and they're different sizes, as you can see. Yeah, one's thinner and taller, the other one's shorter and fatter. Kind of appropriate. Because of regional stereotypes. But I love this box. It's so beautiful. Let's check out the inside. As you can see, the inside's even different compared to the American one. The American one's more like this. See? Oh, it even has different manuals too. Separate controls for the R-Wing, a separate cardboard cutout for the R-Wing. Compared to the manual of the American one, had it in the manual. We'll look at this in a second, but look at the differences. It's crazy. And check out the cart even. Look at the cart. I forgot to show off the American cart. It has a picture of one of the enemies on the cart. This is one of the common enemies on the cart. It's very cool. He destroys buildings and stuff like that. I like the Japanese one better because it shows it's the same cover art as the, box. It would be cool if this art was on here, in my opinion. And look at the difference in the Japanese cart compared to the American. American being on top. Very similar, but the only difference is that this part right here prevents. That's the region lock for the N64. The American has the cutout here. Japanese has the cutout there. But here's the cool thing about me. My N64 has a modification adapter that goes on top that allows for any region to be played on it. But yeah, Japanese and English Star Fox cards. Beautiful. And let's look at the manual real quick. We'll go over it real quick. I mean, I don't read Japanese, so just want to take a quick glance at it. I'm sure it's the same exact story. Maybe it's slightly different. I wonder if the pictures are different. No, they're the same. They're the same pictures. Okay. It's pretty much the same. They did a pretty loyal... Hey, look, it's the same main game. The planets. The pathing. Yeah, same thing. I mean, if it ain't broke, right? You don't need to fix it. Cool. Yeah. Same thing. They assist what they do in the game. Yeah. Yep. interesting. Look at the back. See the back of the other one. I think it was different. I think it was Mario on the back. Yeah. Same size though. Oh no, the American one's slightly smaller. Okay. Let's put these back where they belong. Back to your home. Put this right there. Make sure you get in there carefully. Sorry about the noise if it's too loud. I know it's kind of a sharp sound. There we go. Alright. That one's done. Now, let's get the American one back in. Take this bad boy off. I think that's how it goes. Yeah, this way. Like that. And then the manual, I think it just goes on top. I don't think there's like a slot for it, is there? No. Just wanted to make sure. Alright. Oh, I missed the booklet. The extra papers. Oh! Oh, damn. Nice. Yo, if I had this, I would cry. Right here. Oh! If I had this, I would cry. I would shit myself, too. The soundtrack. And the shirt. Wow. You could order it. Back in the day, at least. Here's your secret weapon. The strategy guide. Amazing. Okay, let's put this back in there. Oh, another paper. Just another Nintendo, like, power. Oh, instruction booklet for the Rumble Pack. Simple. Okay. Came with all the slips. I don't think I realized that until now. Thank you, Frank. My friend Frank is one of my... Actually, he's my best friend. And honestly, every year, he always gets me such great gifts for the holidays or whenever he thinks I'll like something. And I try to do the same for him, you know? So... This is my favorite game of all time, and it's my first time doing this video. Sorry if it's a little jank or blurry. I'm using a webcam, and it's my first time doing something like this. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. So if you have any advice or anything you want to recommend, I can take some criticism, and I don't mind taking it. So go ahead and let me know, and I'll try and do better for the next video. I'm going to be having a ton of these videos, mainly for kart games. So I do have some PS2, PS1 games, Dreamcast, but I'm gonna focus on the karts. If you have a game that you think that you'd like me to check out to play, I have a ton of games, so I might have the game. Whether it's in the box or not, that's a different story. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you. Hope you can find some enjoyment out of this video. It's my first time, like I said. I'm sorry I keep repeating myself. I just get kind of paranoid about it. But if you like this video, leave a thumbs up. And let me know what you think about Star Fox 64. Which cover art do you prefer? The English or the Japanese version? And let me know what you think about the games in general. Yeah. The N64 is my favorite console of all time. I love it. I love the karts. I love everything about it. The difficulty of getting the karts to work, it's my favorite. But yeah, thank you guys once again. Much love. Have a good night, good day, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much, and have a good one. Bye.